talk about assignment F06, which has to do with looking for marginal and total benefits. We've talked in other assignments about a lot of things, and I tend to use pi as my big example. And if you talked about how much you would enjoy consuming something, that's going to be our benefit. In economics, sometimes benefit is that kind of satisfaction. Sometimes it's utility, how much you might enjoy it or use it. Sometimes it is actually, money when we talk about benefits. For the assignment F06, the benefit is how much you would enjoy eating something. And the reason that we do this is it helps us deal with two really important concepts. Those are the theory of marginalism and also the idea of diminishing returns. So the economic value is determined by how much additional utility having another unit would have for an individual. That's what the theory of marginalism is. So it's looking at how much would you enjoy going from having 2 cheeseburgers to 3 cheeseburgers. What is the increase between the second and the third? That is marginalism. If we're looking at how much have you enjoyed it all together, the first, the second, and the third, that would be the total benefit. Diminishing returns is the point where adding these next steps, having a marginal increase, is no longer going to benefit you. And there's a way to graph this, and that's what the assignment is. So I will show you how to graph it. In my little scenario right here, we're going to pretend that we're eating chocolate pie, and we're going to say how much we would enjoy it. Now you can see from the picture the chocolate pie looks delicious. So we're going to make a little graph right here, and we're going to say if we had 1 slice of chocolate pie right now, it would be super delicious and we would enjoy it 10 satisfaction. But if we had to eat a second slice right away, a little full, it's not as good, our satisfaction is going to go down to a 6. We ate the third slice, very full, very rich, not really feeling it, maybe a 2. It's still really good pie, okay? And then down to the 4th slice, so full, not enjoying it, it's gonna be a negative. Let's go with a -4. And then that 5th slice of pie is too much, not enjoying it at all. I'm gonna go a -9. Okay. So these numbers here are my utility. This is how much I am benefiting from each individual serving of pie. So we want to graph that now. So we're going to take our little pencil and plot these little points. So we've got satisfaction here on our vertical axis and the number consumed on the horizontal. So for the first slice, we said our satisfaction was a 10. And by we, I said that. For our second slice, our satisfaction is a 6. So maybe not there. We'll move it over 1. All right, that looks better, right? Okay. For our third slice, our satisfaction is at a 2. For our 4th slice, it is a -4. And for our 5th slice, a -9. Okay, so those are the data points. Let's draw a line to connect them. This is our marginal benefit. We are measuring how much we've enjoyed the pie from each one, the marginal increase of pie. And you can see our enjoyment has gone down. But that's not the only thing we want to measure for this. We want to find out what is our total benefit. Okay, and so to find our total benefit, we need to find the total. How much have we enjoyed all of these slices? So our first slice, we enjoyed it 10, and that's the only slice we'd had at that point. So our total benefit would be 10 satisfaction. Okay. Our second slice, we enjoyed it 6, but we also enjoyed the first slice 10. So our total benefit for the second slice is 16. The third slice, we have now had 16 enjoyments. We've had 2 slices. We eat that third slice. We enjoy it a little bit. 2 is what we said. So 18 would be the total benefit on that third slice. Now the 4th slice, no enjoyment, a negative, -4. So we add that to our existing 18 and we're going to get 14. And then that 5th slice, -9. So far we've had 14 enjoyment. We add in that negative, and so we have a +5. Okay. All right, so now we need to graph these. Let's pick a different color. And same thing, So the first one, our satisfaction is a 10. The second one, our satisfaction is a 16. The third one, our satisfaction is an 18. The fourth one, our satisfaction is a 14. And on that fifth slice of pie, our satisfaction is a 5. Okay, those are our data points. Let's draw the line. Okay, now looking at this, we can get some interesting information. First of all, it tells us what is the greatest number of pies we should consume to get the most benefit, the most total benefit. And that is 3 slices, because that is where we get the greatest benefit. So that's how we would answer that question. How many slices gives us the greatest total benefit? 3 slices of pie. And the question above it, how many slices gives you the greatest marginal benefit? So that's just looking at where is like our greatest increase, and it's the first one. We enjoyed it the most. We went from 0 pie, 0 enjoyment, to 10, so it would be the first slice. Now, it's a little silly when we talk about it with food, but if we were talking about this with money, and we were adding a new employee or a new piece of equipment or a new menu item to our restaurant, and we saw this total line go down, we would say we had reached a point of diminishing returns. That after that third slice, it was no longer benefiting us to keep doing this. It was actually costing us because it's going down. That is how you graph the marginal and total benefit.